What an episode to do my 50th video on. Roll the intro.
My little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic.
Greetings, my brony and pig sister friends. Welcome to Counsel Analysis, and the 50th video on this channel. In this episode, I'll be analyzing Season 9, Episode 11, Student Counsel. The episode opens with Starlight and Trixie spending some time together.
I know how hard you've been working lately, so I figured you could use a break.
Trixie, this looks amazing, but my job doesn't really seem like work. Oh, speaking of...
Or trying to. Poor Trixie. Her job as guidance counselor has definitely gotten more busy than it used to be.
Sorry. I cast a spell on the door to my office, so this bracelet goes off whenever there's a knock.
Oh, is that how that works?
Preparing for a visit with them is almost as much work as the research assignment Head Mayor Twilight gave me on hazardous fauna of the Everfree Forest.
Hazardous fauna of the Everfree Forest. Why would Twilight ask for a research paper on that? Oh yep, her job has definitely picked up.
I totally respect my younger cousin's decisions to stay sea ponies, but they've never been on dry land. Preparing for a visit with them is almost as much work as the research assignment Head Mayor Twilight gave me on hazardous fauna of the Everfree Forest. How would you describe a shower to creatures who live in water? So far, I've got warm and steamy. Actually, steam has water in it. I just need a few shower adjectives that don't rely on the wet part.
I've said this too many times already. I love Silverstream.
My door's always open.
Except for today, of course.
Although this scene is hilarious, you kind of feel bad for the guy. They decide to split up these chores. However, Starlight's counseling duty keeps taking her away from it, up to the point where Trixie did everything on her own.
Could it be Plum Blossom? I have no idea.
Hello, Rose.
But I need a bouquet of flowering sticks stat.
I thought I was getting the flowering sticks. I'm still not exactly sure what they are. No one is.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Now, Smolder, I understand the school can be a bit drafty, but that doesn't mean you can breathe fire anywhere you want.
That smile from Smolder. Wait, what?
Zealous, it's perfectly normal for a changeling to struggle with identity issues, but...
Okay, I hope they don't tackle that in an episode, because that would be a really weird episode. The great and powerful Trixie has had enough.
Starlight, do you have a minute?
Actually, Silverstream, I don't. Besides, I need to lock up the school for the holiday, and it's time you caught the train home.
She obviously should have said this earlier, but now I think it's an actual problem. Poor Silverstream.
I'm glad you brought it. And everything else.
Oh, we're back in Maud's place. We haven't seen this place for a while.
Starlight!
Oh, hey, Terramar. I didn't expect to see you.
Should have known it couldn't last. Party perfection is more of a Pinky thing.
I wasn't going to say anything, but these flowers are just glued on, so technically, it wasn't perfect already.
Wow, look at that. I don't think we've ever had this much expression from Maud before. Now, guys, if your wife or girlfriend ever gives you this expression, you should probably stop talking. Starlight and Terramar start looking through the school to try and find Silverstream, but they don't find anything until they look in her room. And they probably should have started there.
But look at this!
A cockatrice?
Could that be what her project was on?
She did say her project was on dangerous fauna of the Everfree Forest.
Because the research assignment Head Mayor Twilight gave me on hazardous fauna of the Everfree Forest.
You don't think she went into the Everfree Forest to find a cockatrice by herself, do you?
Wait, I thought there was only one cockatrice, and it's trapped in Tartarus. Are you telling me there's more? If there's a population of cockatrice, then why is there one in Tartarus? Was it one that was just too close to Ponyville, or was it a problem one? Starlight and Terramar run into Starlight's other friends, quite literally, and they all go off looking for Silverstream together.
The gaze of the cockatrice is known to petrify any who dare to cross its path, and the reptilian birds are elusive and solitary. Where would we even start?
I have a lot of experience telling ponies that I have experience with the dangerous creatures of Everfree Forest. Follow me!
Trixie, do you have any idea how to find a cockatrice?
No, but usually when there's a dangerous creature in the forest I don't want to meet, this is how I meet them.
Oh, Trixie, I love you so much. Wow, that's a lot of cockatrices. Or is it cockatry? Exactly what is the plural form of them? And in the ensuing chaos, there's a casualty. At this point, I totally expected they would find Silverstream turned to stone as well somewhere in the forest.
Apparently it grew from the Tree of Harmony and... Of course! That should have been the first place we looked!
Yeah, it probably should have been. And it works, they find her.
Silverstream, look out! Counselor Starlight, no! Wait!
This is Edith. She's helping me with my project. Cockatrices are really friendly if you know how to interact with them.
I can't believe you figured out how to trigger her nesting response.
They are really fascinating creatures.
And how did you figure that out? Okay, I guess her research could have told her how to treat them. But how did she find that out and Twilight never did? The last time Twilight saw a cockatrice, she was turned to stone. You would think someone like Twilight, who studies all the time, would have found this out. How did Silverstream find it and Twilight never did?
I like that you're always available, but it kind of makes it okay to come to you with stuff that maybe isn't super important.
Maybe not, but those scenes were so cute I can't fault you for it.
Of course, being a school counselor is a big responsibility, but always being at work isn't fair to any pony, especially me.
Apart from the egotistical nature of that comment, she has a point. And that was Student Counsel. I love this episode. It kind of strengthens the argument I had in The Great Sailing, that all work and no play is no way to live. We've all heard the saying, find something you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. I believe this applies to Starlight. I believe she truly enjoys helping the students. So much so, in fact, she doesn't feel it to be work.
But my job doesn't really seem like work.
But, as Trixie later points out, it's just too much.
The kind with too much on her plate. Starlight has always gone out of her way for her students. And I mean always.
Luckily, they come to a resolution to try and fix it.
Do you think if I had set times to see me, it might help you decide what you really need to talk about?
It was so great to see all these characters again, especially Maud. And she has some awesome scenes here. Take a look.
Technically, pine trees like Pinus cembra or Pinus sylvestris can grow from narrow crevasses or cracks in a rocky rhizosphere.
You complete me. I didn't think I could love him anymore.
Maud's boyfriend was turned into a hunk of rock!
You got the hunk part right.
Technically, I will always be a stick pony, but the experience has given me an even deeper appreciation for the density and permanence of rock.
Swoon.
Every time we see Silverstream, it just strengthens my resolve that she is my favorite.
To be honest, you really weren't very helpful with the other stuff anyway.
Yeah, wait, what?
I think now it goes from Silverstream, Smolder, Ocellus, Yona, Gallus, and Sandbar. Although that scene with Ocellus scared me.
Ocellus, it's perfectly normal for a changeling to struggle with identity issues.
This episode is a 9.6 out of 10. Definitely one of my favorites so far this season. I cannot wait to see what the rest of the season holds. Well, that's it for this episode of Crimson Analysis. I'm Crimson Shield. Thanks for watching.